Hello viewers, thanks for joining us once again. Today we are at the Morrison Hotel, Dublin, waiting to be part of the second edition of the permanent TSB Ethnic Entrepreneur Award. The award is organized by Metro Eireann, the one and only multicultural newspaper in Ireland. It is about celebrating and rewarding immigrant businessmen and women who excel or who are excelling in their different businesses. In the course of the evening, we'll be bringing you interviews from dignitaries and the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, please relax and enjoy the show. My name is Peter Ogina and I remain your host.
5 top business people from Ireland's immigrant communities were honored in Dublin's Morrison Hotel on the 18th of April at the second annual permanent TSB Ethnic Entrepreneur Awards, which is an initiative of Metro Eireann. The celebration actually started in November 2007 when the 2008 award was launched. The chief executive of permanent TSB, David Guinan, during the launch, which incidentally was one of his first assignments as the CEO, noted that the bank could not be happier supporting the program because of the vital importance to the Irish economy.
We're delighted we did because, as you know, the level of interest is generated, the quality and the quantity of the entrepreneurs, the ethnic entrepreneurs that it attracted, made it indeed a very worthwhile sponsorship from our point of view. We're delighted to be involved again this year. I believe that the recognition of ethnic entrepreneurs has not been promoted to the extent it should be in the Ireland of today. I think many commentators and most people agree, of the contribution the growing ethnic population have made to the success of the Irish economy. But I think it goes way beyond that. There are so many inspiring stories at a local and a national level of ethnic entrepreneurs. And just to say that we are delighted in Permanent TSB to be sponsoring this event again in 2008, and we hope for many years in the future where we can acknowledge and valuably, I think it's very valuable the part people like yourselves and your colleagues are playing in the Irish community, and as I say, we're delighted to be part of that. Thank you very much.
John Bowen, Chief Executive of the Bowen Group and the Chair of the judging panel, during the launch celebrated diversity and noted that a few years ago, Ireland was about one of the most homogeneous society in Europe. Therefore, in his view, ethnic entrepreneurs in Ireland have to be very courageous and ambitious to be able to participate in the Irish economy.
And I think the legacy of this program is to celebrate the achievements of those who have been bold enough and brave enough to start their own businesses and in this economy, and hopefully their success, whether they're winners or just participants, everybody's a winner. And it's important that they are the role models for others in the ethnic communities who have the ideas, who have the ability, who have the talent, who just need that little bit of encouragement to go and do something about it.
Rita Shah, Chief Executive of Shabra Plastics and last year Permanent TSB Entrepreneur of the Year, said hers was a double win, being the overall winner and having the opportunity to meet the Irish President, President Mary McAleese.
I have to thank the sponsors for taking the lead and recognizing the ethnic community, because it is so important to be acknowledged. To be acknowledged in another land, it's like getting gold. But I would encourage every ethnic entrepreneur or to take part in this program, and it does really get rewarded because you do get recognized.
Integration Minister Conor Lenihan TD emphasized the importance of ethnic entrepreneurship to the Irish economy and the strategic importance of the award. He promised that when his task force on integration is instituted in autumn, one of his key priorities will be about the ethnic entrepreneurship.
The migrant community we have in Ireland is an enormous source of future productivity, enormous source of potential entrepreneurship and job creation. And that's what the government's job is to do, to harness that particular productivity. And that productivity, both in the economic sense and the societal or social sense, will yield a huge harvest for Ireland in the years ahead.
Welcome to Afro-Caribbean African Restaurant, African Island, for your relaxation and entertainment.
Afro-Caribbean restaurant is the best, and it's I find it very relaxing.
It is a very nice place, and I love the food.
Hi, I come here every weekend and it's great.
Anytime I come here, I feel at home with the Nkwobi. It is with Nakamba.
Come in and enjoy yourself. It's the right place to be. See you.
The first award of the evening was the Best Business Idea of the Year award, sponsored by the Irish Times. Parrot Show was nominated for this category. This was picked up by Maria Angolo from Namibia. Maria is the CEO of Lifeline Nursing Limited. She provides nursing care for hospitals and private nursing homes.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the Service Ethnic Entrepreneur of the Year is Ashish Dewan of Jaipur Restaurant.
Marco Gianantonio from Italy, CEO Flavor of Italy, promoters of Italian cuisine in Ireland, won the Emerging Ethnic Entrepreneur Award, sponsored by Tulu Oil plc. Yemisi Ojo from Nigeria picked up the Social Ethnic Entrepreneur of the Year award, sponsored by Newstalk, for our integration of the African Children Initiative. Lord Digit Ranan from India was presented with the Special Judges Award, sponsored by Communicorp, for his promotion of business links between Northern Ireland and India.
To announce as the inaugural winner of the Judges Award on the TSB, or Permanent TSB Ethnic Entrepreneur of the Year programme, to Lord Diljit Rana, MBE JP, and who I am proud to say is my friend.
And I'm delighted to be here this afternoon and greatly honoured to receive this award. I've been in Ireland for the last 42 years, and it's a great country. The connection between India and Ireland goes back hundreds of years. And I think Irish produce more entrepreneurs than any other country. If you look at the sort of new countries like USA, Canada, New Zealand, Australia. But Irish made a great contribution in the history of India, in the freedom struggle, and especially in the education. You talk to any sort of Indian, and they all know the contribution of Christian brothers and other people who went from Ireland and made a great contribution in the education of people in India. And all I'm doing is trying to rejuvenate those links in trade, education, cultural links. So I'm glad to be here with you, and we'll keep on doing the good work. And I'm grateful to the judges for honoring me in this panel. Thank you.
Now to announce the overall winner of the Ethnic Entrepreneur of the Year goes to Ashish Dewan. Well done, Ashish.
The overall winner of the Permanent TSB Ethnic Entrepreneur Award was Ashish Dewan of Jaipur Restaurant, who called on the wife to receive the award with him.
Last year in the UK I was asked a question. They said, how do the Irish do it? I said, it's one of the few countries where you don't have to buy a financial or a business newspaper to
look at people who succeed. I said the national dailies and even the tabloids carry it. So I said you don't have to go far for inspiration. And I guess, we've all come here. Everybody comes out to a different country to go out and make a difference to their own lives. And sometimes you go out and make a difference to the lives of other people. A lot of people ask us, how do you find Ireland? Well, I tell you what, I couldn't have found a better country. And the past 10 years have been excellent. 10 years of very short space of time, and it's been very, very good for the past 10 years. It's one of the most welcoming countries that you can be in. I guess everybody who's out here agrees, and very easy place to settle in. To do business anywhere is difficult. I wonder whether I would have been able to do business in India. Things have changed there, things are looking better, but I guess when I left out there, I didn't think I had the opportunity to go out and do it there. So I must thank everybody who supported us in the business, and also, when you look around and say, are there opportunities out there? Earlier on, they said they missed out on a category. They did not have a technology category winner this year. So I guess my task for next year is to go out and work on my technology company and make sure that I win it next year as well. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you once again for coming.
Good afternoon. We're here, Director of Dorcas at the Permanent TSB Entrepreneur of the Year Awards. Hans, tell us, how did you find the whole award ceremony?
I think it's great. I think it's very good to be celebrating, the skills of the people who've come to Ireland. I think in Ireland we've grown up with images of Africa and Asia as of places where there's, starvation and war, and people subconsciously think of these countries as only as problem, and as the people who come from these countries as problems often. And I think today we're celebrating their skills and their dreams and their abilities. So I think this is a great day, and it's great to see the people, the ideas that they have brought to Ireland. And it shows that we in Ireland, we're part of the world, and the world is part of us.
Hi there again. We're here at the Permanent TSB Entrepreneur of the Year Awards. I am with Eric Yao, who is the director of the Africa Centre here in Dublin. Eric, tell us, what did you think of the whole awards tonight?
Well, I believe the awards were good. The event went on very well, and it's an incentive to ethnic minorities to really put in more effort in what they're doing in the country.
Oh, yeah, that's brilliant. And as the director of the Africa Centre, do you see any coordination between what you're doing and such an initiative?
Yes, African Centre, basically we try to help integrate Africans into the Irish society, help them in the problems that they're going through, and also increase the relationship between Africa and Ireland. So this is an opportunity for us to also give support to Metro Eireann, and at the same time we would try and increase the capacity of Africans to be able to play the role they need to play within the Irish society.
That's great. Thank you very much, Eric.
You're welcome.
Eireann, she is the director of the Refugee Information Centre, is it?
That's
John,
correct.
Tell us, what did you think about tonight?
I think the awards tonight were absolutely fantastic. It's a real opportunity to showcase what ethnic entrepreneurs are doing in Ireland, and the contributions that are being made, which is so positive. It's a real role model for other people.
Yes. And do you think, as you would know,